In Borno State, ISWAP terrorists stormed a school in Lassa, abducting 2 teachers and over 20 students writing their NECO exams. But Operation Hadinkai responded swiftly, quickly deploying fighter jets and ground troops and rescued 10 victims unharmed. Sadly, 1 soldier and a CJTF member were killed in the firefight. The rescued vice principal recounted the moment of the escape, saying when the aircraft started hovering, the terrorists scattered, and that's how they escaped. Meanwhile, reactions are trailing President Donald Trump's claim that U.S. military intervention had largely ended the killing of Christians in Nigeria, with the northern branch of the Christian Association of Nigeria insisting that Trump's comments were false and dangerously detached from reality. CAN chairman Joseph Hayab says Nigerians are still being killed and abducted across several states, describing Trump's statement as a political claim based on misleading advice, saying only Nigerian Christians themselves are qualified to determine whether Trump has actually succeeded. Meanwhile, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, has come to the defense of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying those blaming him for Nigeria's worsening insecurity are being unfair. He argued during a gala in Washington, D.C., that a commander-in-chief's duty ends with directing the military, and that should be enough. Let's take a look.
I don't support those who are accusing the president of not doing enough. When the commander-in-chief had given instructions to his subordinates, he has done his bit. You don't expect him to go and put on khaki and when my friend Trump gives instruction to go and bomb anywhere, he doesn't leave White House. He has done his bit. I hereby command, bomb Iran. And then he goes to his bedroom and sleep. The rest is left to those who are supporters. So what he told the military officers, I don't know. All I know is that on Christmas Day, a bomb landed. Maybe just to let us know. I mean what I'm saying.
All right, Nigerians online are divided. Some agree the military must be held accountable for executing the president's directives. Others insist leadership must be measured by results on the ground. And I'll take some reactions on X. M wrote, the hypocrisy is crazy. During Jonathan's time, things weren't even this bad generally, yet they were everywhere, with mics condemning the government. Now the country is on its knees under Tinubu, and suddenly the commander-in-chief doesn't wear camouflage. The double standard is wild. He went further, saying, comparing the White House to the Situation Room in Nigeria is wild. One is giving instructions for drone strikes. The other is giving instructions to the economy while it's on life support. Pastor Adeboye, defending Tinubu with a Trump analogy, was not on my 2026 bingo card. You have a bingo card. Well, you know what? Finally, Skillful wrote, so if the president has done his bit by giving orders and the killing and kidnapping of innocent Nigerians continue like it's a norm, we should just sit back and clap for him that he has given orders while waiting for us to be the next victim. That's the question, Dr. Abati.
Okay, very quickly. As for what Pastor Adeboye said, I think people have been taking it out of context to say that, oh, he's praising President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What I heard him say and what I read is that he said, well, President Tinubu has done his bit. He has given the directives to the military commanders. to deliver results. He added the caveat that he also advised the president that you have to give these military leaders an ultimatum. Give them maybe 90 days. If you don't deliver in 90 days, then of course you will be removed from the position and then somebody else will be put there. I think basically he was emphasizing the urgency of the problem, not necessarily praising President Tinubu. And he was also saying that, in fact, the matter has gone so bad in Nigeria that terrorism has reached its own doorstep. How far is J4 Ogbiri along the Lagos-Benin highway to where the headquarters of the RCCG is? So I just thought that, you know, people should not take it out of context. The General Overseer was also saying that, look, we are all involved in this. The other story you brought up there is about the security problem. Now, on May 13, May 14, there was an attack in this same Borno state, yes, in Askira Uba, yes, area. The following day, there was also another attack in that axis. The same day they attacked and took 41 people from Orire local government. There was also an attack in Askira Uba. And now yesterday, there was this attack in Lassa village, which was the major spot for Lassa fever in Nigeria. And that's why that village is called Lassa. And teachers were killed, children were taken away. Okay, small win for the Nigerian Air Force. They were able to, rescue some of the persons. One teacher was killed, another was injured, some other persons were rescued. Yes. So, as we always commend the military authorities, yes, okay, this is a good development, but they are overstretched. They are overstretched. Which is the point that those Christian leaders, Northern Can, were making. And I said yesterday, Trump did not say he is a messiah in Nigeria. He said that the terrorists in Nigeria are being they've been heavily weakened. That was the phrase that he used. He said, we killed their first leader, we killed their second leader, we killed their third leader. And Nigeria has become a place where Dr. Goka of the National Security Council of the US said the kind of weapons that they've been able to rescue or intercept from Nigeria, they didn't even see those weapons in America during September 11. So there is a consensus that the situation is serious, is getting worse. What we can encourage is continued cooperation, partnership with the Americans and others, and also for the Nigerian government to continue to intensify its efforts. Yes, fantastic. You wanted to quickly say something about Adeboye.
Dear Daddy Adeboye, we thank you for your forthrightness and your constant insights. On the 2nd of February 2020, you went on something called a prayer walk, where you were holding placards with all your church members that all souls are sacred. Other participants held placards reading, "We say no to terrorism and every life matter." The work was duplicated roughly across 25,000 RCCG parish, mobilizing millions of Christians to pray for intervention against terrorism and all of that. Daddy, please, at this point in time, do that prayer walk again. If you did it in 2020, now that things are worse off, I think you should do it again. That's what we encourage people like us. You did it before, Daddy. Do it again.
All right. I'm getting reports from Sefini Laba. I'm getting reports from the Air Force again about the vice principal of the Government Day Secondary School in that Lassa community. His name is Paul Namaske. He said terrorists attacked on Monday. He said that the attack and the series of events that led to the rescue of over 20 victims were led by the Nigerian Air Force. So kudos to the Nigerian Air Force as well. I just wanted to read out his name as well and to make sure that we know that this is also, in collaboration with the Nigerian Air Force at this moment. Now,